Water for your help getting this set up. From the Cleary School, we have Ms. Hurley, and Board of Education, Mr. Michael Dorgan, Timothy Sassone, and Stephen Rulin are here this evening, and I would like to thank you all for being here to celebrate this exciting milestone for our students.
You gotta go right to the front.
This time, I'd like to please stand and face the flag for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Please be seated. Before we begin, there are a few important thank yous that need to be made. I need to thank the high school custodial crew for getting the stage set up and getting the venue ready for us this evening. Thank you. To my amazing secretaries, Ms. Walsh, Ms. Smith, and Ms. Siegley. This would not have happened tonight if you didn't put in all your hard work and efforts, and I truly appreciate it. And to my amazing assistant principals, Mrs. Diaversa and Mr. Seifert, you do so much to make things work for our children, and you make things look easy, and I thank you for that, and I thank you for being here tonight to support our students. So again, I would like to welcome family and friends, special guests, and of course our 8th graders, who tonight officially become the class of 2027. Welcome to the room. Students, although not the magnitude of a high school graduation, moving up is still an important accomplishment in your life journey, and one that certainly deserves recognition. So tonight we're here to celebrate the fact that when you leave, you will no longer be stuck in the middle. For anyone here with older children who have attended graduations in the past, you know that my speeches always focus on character as the benchmark for true success. And although I hold true to that belief, this speech will have a little different message, because for now, your children are only leaving the middle school. They're not leaving your homes and heading off to college just yet. We still have time to prepare them for their journey without our direct oversight. So tonight, my thoughts will focus on what it takes to be a successful high school student. That said, future freshmen, this is my 2 cents. I suspect that you will leave the middle school a little bit less timid, a lot more confident, but a bit anxious about what lies ahead. After all, as 8th graders, you were the big fish in a small pond. Unfortunately, in September, you're back to being a little fish in a big pond. But here's the good news. You will be all right. Take it from the person who was the principal here for 9 years. I can make you a couple of promises. The rumors you've heard about Freshman Friday are false. It does not exist. There's no such thing. If anybody tells you a swimming pool on the roof, that's not true, and there's also not one in the basement. And in 24 years of working in high schools, not once in my history in administration has a student ever been stuffed into a locker. They're all just urban legends, don't sweat it. Nevertheless, moving up is a big transition because the rigor of high school is very real. You will need to hit the ground running because in high school, there is no time to waste. From day one, you need to be focused and prepared to work so that you don't fall behind. But that said, the keys to success at the high school are no different than the keys to success at the middle school. Get involved, be polite, be respectful, and be where you're supposed to be when you're supposed to be there. Nobody's going to be in the hall yelling, sweep, sweep. You just need to get there on time. Another tip that I've been sharing for as long as I can remember, and I know I shared it with you when you came in as timid little 6th graders, is attend to extra help whether you think you need it or not. Extra help is a great opportunity to get to know your teachers while showing them that you care about your studies. I promise that is good advice for success. Teachers will always give you the benefit of the doubt when they see that you are committed to your studies. Just as these last 3 years have flown by, the next 4 will go by just as quick. Before you know it, you'll be looking at colleges and planning out that next chapter of your life. However, as exciting as that sounds, don't wish your life away. High school can and should be a fun and rewarding experience if you make the choice to cash in on all the opportunities it provides. Join a sport or a club, try out in a musical, go to games and performances with friends. Get involved and make a difference. If you make the choice to embrace all that high school has to offer, I promise that these next 4 years will be truly awesome. So that's it. Short, sweet, and simple. Remember, life is what you make it. Work hard and make it great. Congratulations. Tonight, we're going to be honoring some special students with some prestigious awards. I would like to invite Mr. Croto to the podium, who will present the Rocky Gilmore Award. Mr. Croto.
Hello everyone, good evening. I'm Mr. Croto. I'll be presenting probably the most prestigious award of the evening, in my opinion. My award is the Rocky Gilmore Award. Sometimes you get an MVP award or Best Player Award. There's a little bit behind the Rocky Gilmore Award. He was a former teacher here at East Islip almost 40 years ago. He was my wrestling coach. He was my brother's wrestling coach. He was a PE teacher. He was a New Jersey State champion wrestler. He was a New England champion wrestler at Springfield College. Because of Mr. Gilmore, I'm here tonight. He was one of the teachers that influenced me. Took me under his wing sometimes and gave me a good direction. And the two students tonight that are receiving this award should feel really special. Even from my personal opinion, someday you'll be able to say I won the Rocky Gilmore Award, and it represents character, pride, integrity, hard work, dedication, class. There's a lot rolled into one tonight for this award. The first young lady that's receiving the award, I will always remember her from the moment I met her. I was in Mr. Montoya's class out on the field, and I saw this young girl playing a little soccer. And right away, she caught my eye. I said, "Who is that girl?" And he mentioned who it was. And this girl comes from a great family. Kind of ironic, I saw her this weekend at the beach. She's just a class act, and I wish her all the best. I'm really looking forward to see what she does in the future. Olivia Shaw, come on up. These two individuals both obviously will be taking different paths in life. This next young man, I've had on my wrestling team for 2 years. He hasn't unlocked all his qualities yet, but he is going to remember getting the Rocky Gilmore Award. This will be one of many awards for these two children. I remember a match this year where this young man gave his all, and the outcome wasn't what he wanted. And he was visibly upset. And I can remember being that kid at that age. And I can't wait to see what he unlocks in the future. And I look forward to seeing these two young adults 10 years from now, and seeing where they end up. I'd like to welcome Carl Davis. Come on up.
Thank you, Mr. Croto, and congratulations again to Carl and Olivia. I would now like to invite Ms. Incandela and Ms. Avella to come to the podium. They're going to present the Alan Shett Award for Outstanding Citizenship.
Good evening. I first want to start off by saying hello to the class of 2027. I would like to congratulate all of you for your graduation and a wonderful end to your school year. For those of you that may not know me, I'm Ms. Jackie Mandela, and I'm one of the middle school orchestra teachers. One of the great things about teaching orchestra is being able to teach the same students for several years in a row. When I met this group of students on stage, we were returning to school post-pandemic. Thankfully, I have seen personalities blossom and grow through this experience that was even challenging for adults. The Alan Shea Award for Outstanding Citizenship is presented to students with academic achievement, involvement in school activities, displaying leadership qualities, and having a positive influence on others. Even through the stresses of COVID, Evan Cornley was always a bright light within our classrooms. Evan is a genuine and kind soul. He is eager to help in any situation, whether that be assisting his peers, mentoring 5th grade students for our all-district orchestra, or the forever trying task of carrying basses around school. The past year, Evan got a purpose for the Business Solo Festival and participated in Suffolk County Music Educators Association All-County Orchestra on bass. Wherever there was the opportunity to make music, Evan was there. I can confidently say that Evan meets all of these qualities of the Alan Shea Award and will continue to present them throughout his life. Evan, I look forward to seeing what great places you will go in your future. Please come on up.
Hello, my name is Mrs. Avella. I'm a technology teacher. I am happy to be here tonight to present the Alan Shett Award for Outstanding Citizenship to Madeline Halter. Come on down, Maddie. So I first met Maddie as an enthusiastic 6th grader when she joined the newspaper club. She contributed something to each issue that year, including an interview with our then superintendent, Mr. Dolan. As a 7th grader, she was elected president of the newspaper club and wrote some great articles. I was lucky enough to have her in class last year. And this year, as an 8th grader, she continued to write about school activities for the newspaper. She became one of my go-to staff members when I needed something covered at the last minute. I had a chance today to speak with some of Maddie's 8th grade teachers. And the word kind was mentioned over and over. And here are some other phrases that describe Maddie. Conscientious, joyous, awesome, confident, funny, creative, positive attitude, the first to offer help, role model, and a true leader. Maddie, we will miss you at the middle school for sure. Good luck in the high school, and congratulations.
So thank you, Ms. Incandela, Ms. Avella, and congratulations again to Evan and Maddie. Next, I'm going to invite Ms. Huther to come up. She's going to present the New York Controller Award. Ms. Huther.
Good evening, my name is Senora Huther. It is my pleasure to announce this year's recipient of the Controller Award. This award is given to a student who has excelled academically and has also shown leadership potential by volunteering time to serve the school or community. I am beyond delighted to present this year's Controller Award to one of my students, Evan Barabee, and as I know him, Eduardo. Evan is a kind, caring, compassionate, conscientious, dependable young man who possesses a maturity not often seen in a middle school student. He takes his studies very seriously. He puts 100% effort into everything he does. He is destined for greatness. I look forward to hearing about all of his future achievements. Felicidades, Eduardo. Congratulations, Evan. I could not have been prouder to be your teacher this year. Best luck in high school and beyond.
Thank you, Ms. Luther. Congratulations to Evan. I'm going to get this set up over here, Mr. Manzo. I'm going to now invite our superintendent, Mr. Manzo, to come up and say a few words. And the good news is, Mr. Manzo knows how to be clear and concise, and he doesn't lollygag, so we'll be good. Mr. Manzo.
Good evening, families, friends, and the class of 2027. Today marks another milestone in your academic journey. You are moving on to East Leicester High School. Right here. Right in this building, guys. Right here. And it gives me great pleasure to be here with you and celebrate your hard work and dedication. We're very proud of you. Although 2027 seems far away, you will be here at the blink of an eye. With that said, I encourage you to take risks. Challenge yourselves and take the most rigorous course load you can handle. Don't be afraid to try something new or step outside of the comfort zone. And yes, academics are very important. But it's also important to make friends and enjoy your high school years. You will have a plethora of opportunities while attending East Leicester High School. But there must be a balance between your studies and your social life. Be sure to make time to enjoy yourselves, have fun. Build relationships with your teachers and peers. Participate in extracurricular activities. Try new sports. Get involved in your school community. These will be the lifelong memories you will take with you beyond high school. As you continue this journey, always strive to be the best version of yourself. Be kind and compassionate. Be respectful and responsible, both inside and outside of the classroom. Remember your actions have consequences, so be prepared to make tough decisions. You have the influence to make a positive impact within your school community and those around you, so choose wisely. Class of 2027, congratulations on your achievements. We wish you the best as you continue your academic journey. I have no doubt that you will succeed and gain positive experiences as your high school years. Enjoy your break and be ready for your adventures. Congratulations.
Thank you, Mr. Manzo. Ms. Henderson and Ms. Boss, please come to the podium to present the Excellence Award.
Hi everybody, I'm Mrs. Henderson. I have the tremendous honor of announcing this year's female recipient of the East Leicester Middle School's Award for Academic Excellence. Violet Donovan, please come up. Excellence is not just the ability to score high marks on tests. High marks on tests to be able to recite back to one's teachers the information that we have imparted on them. Academic excellence goes beyond these traits to include the ability to solve problems, the ability to cope with changing situations, and be able to adapt accordingly. These are the traits that show that a student is well equipped for their future endeavors. Academic excellence also involves a strong work ethic, to achieve the desired outcome of getting superior grades as well as having a strong moral character, which leads one to becoming a role model for one's peers. This student, Violet, exemplifies these traits and more. Violet, you have been chosen by the teachers of the East Islip Middle School because over the 3 years that you have been here, you have shown that you have a drive to excel in all aspects of your education. Both in and out of the classroom, you have shown that you have what it takes to achieve whatever goals you set for yourself and to make your biggest dreams a reality. It has been an honor to be your teacher. I will miss your kind-hearted soul, your beautiful smile, your strong academic presence in the classroom, and you stopping in to say hi to me throughout the day. Continue working hard, being humble and kind, and never stop dancing. You are a beautiful human being, both inside and out. I look forward to following you throughout your high school career to see all the incredible things you will continue to achieve. I wish you success, health, and happiness in the future, and I congratulate you on behalf of the administration, the faculty, and the staff.
I'm Mrs. Voss, and I'm going to present the Male Award for General Academic Excellence. Eric Lee, please come forward. To present the award for General Academic Excellence to a young man who has consistently exceeded all of our expectations and impressed each and every one of his teachers. When you first meet Eric Lee, he is quiet and unassuming, but so incredibly inquisitive. He is confident in his thoughts, but humble in appearance. It is not until you read what Eric has written that you become fully aware of just how bright and talented he is. Eric wrote a persuasive essay arguing that life exists on other planets that was so convincing and well-researched that it could have easily been mistaken for the work of a high school senior. He has the innate ability to masterfully structure sentences, synthesize information, and think critically about what he has just read or learned. He makes connections and is so incredibly insightful. I knew that when I called on Eric for a response, it would always be the correct one. I know that I speak for all of my colleagues when I say that Eric has made all of our jobs easy, fun, and rewarding. And for that, we are truly grateful. Eric, you are full of so much potential, and I have no doubt that you will leave your mark wherever you go. To whom much is given, much is expected. I am certain that you will continue to exceed all of our expectations and will make the world a better place. All of us at the East Islip Middle School cannot wait to hear about all that you will accomplish. Congratulations and best of luck.
Ms. Henderson, Ms. Voss for the beautiful words they had to say. Congratulations to Eric and Violet. I guess that's Violet's mom out there crushing it. Shout out to tonight so far, Violet. Give her a hard time about that tonight. Next, I'd like to invite Mr. Fusa and Mr. Pearsall to the podium. They're going to present our character award.
Good evening. My name is Joe Fusa, and it's my pleasure to announce one of the winners of the Character Award. When I think of character, I think of sometimes what it's not. It's not like a fingerprint that's something we're born with, but more what we build through our reactions and actions on a day-to-day basis. I'm going to announce the winner first and call her up here so she can, it's hard to hear back there. So Allie Coppinger, come up here please. the Coppinger of the Character Award this year. She's a quiet, reserved young lady who demonstrates remarkable compassion and empathy and exemplifies genuine concern and well-being for others, teachers, staff members, and her fellow peers. Furthermore, she rarely extends a helping hand to those in need and performs random acts of kindness that uplifts the spirits of her peers and ultimately enriches the whole environment of our school, which is something we really like to see. Her leadership abilities are exemplary. She possesses an ability to inspire and motivate her peers, encouraging them to reach their utmost potential. Additionally, she embraces challenges and displays resilience in the face of adversity. So, with maturity, instead of complaining, she looks at obstacles as learning opportunities, and she embraces them and exceeds her expectations and all of ours as well. Moreover, Allie over here has an unwavering sense of integrity. She upholds a strong moral compass and chooses a path of righteousness in the classroom among her peers in the greater community. And lastly, Allie is also a model student who strives for perfection every day, responds exceedingly well to constructive feedback and criticism. She's an avid reader. She volunteers at the library and writes reviews on books. She wrote a phenomenal essay about the abominations of the food industry that we unfortunately face. So I opened my eyes. So thank you, Allie. And as you can see, she's a great asset to our school. We look forward to seeing all the great things she does going forward. Please help me congratulate Allie.
While there are many deserving students of the Character Award here at Decisive Middle School, only 2 are able to be selected. When teachers are casting our ballot, we are looking for students who display the 6 pillars of character. They are dedication, respect, responsibility, integrity, citizenship, and positive attitude. The recipient of the award is Eric Morrow, a student who possesses all 6 of these traits. I was lucky enough to have Eric in 7th grade social studies class. I honestly do not believe anyone in this building can say a bad word about Eric. He is caring, hardworking, respectful, and mature beyond his years. Eric makes the Decisive School District better and is someone for all students to look up to. Eric has a bright future in the high school, and it is my honor to present him with the Character Award.
Thank you, gentlemen, and again, congratulations to Al and Eric. Our final award tonight is the Wendy Rao Citizenship Award, and that is going to be presented by Ms. Huther.
Just when you thought you were ready. It is my honor to once again announce the recipients of the Wendy Rao Award. Before I do that, though, I'd like to tell you a little bit about Mrs. Rao, since I don't know if anybody even knows her at this point. You know, it's so sad. Okay. Very happy. Mrs. Rao was an English teacher here for many years and loved by all her students. She was everyone's favorite teacher, and rightfully so. Mrs. Rao's students were her world, and she made sure that they knew that. She used to come in early before school every day to help her students with whatever work they had, or to give breakfast treats to anyone who hadn't eaten yet. She was the best friend anyone could ask for, and she was the most generous person any of us knew. She was kind, intelligent, fierce, and had the absolute biggest heart. Mrs. Rao had a way of making the people around her feel so appreciated and so loved. This year's recipients of this award possess some of the qualities that Mrs. Rao had. These 2 students who always treat others with kindness and respect are Kaylee Smith and Brennan Green, or as I know him, Papa. Kaylee Smith. Are you back there? Michigan's. I was lucky enough to coach Kaylee on the middle school soccer team. She's always optimistic, friendly, inquisitive, pleasant to be around, never without a smile, always encouraging and cheering on her teammates. I will miss having her on my team next year, and I'm sure her teachers will miss her also. Brennan, Paco, is a young man of few words. I was fortunate to have him in my Spanish class this year. He is polite, respectful, kind, conscientious, organized, and always a pleasure to have in class. We will miss Paco as well next year. Congratulations, Kaylee and Brennan. You made us all so proud, and we know that you will continue to do that in years to come. Mrs. Henderson.
Sorry. So, many of you know that this is Mr. Mr. Reynolds, last year with us. So, just wanted to say to you, just by chance, you became our principal. Just by being you, you made this building a better place to work in. You were honest, fair, and committed to leading us all by example. In just 4 years, you changed East Islip Middle School for the better, and you left your legacy in our district and in our hearts. Just by chance, we became friends. Just for the record, I speak for the entire staff and faculty when I say to you that you will be missed. It is our wish that you enjoy every second of your retirement with your beautiful wife, Stacy, and your incredible boys, Will and Jack. How lucky are we that we have a principal that makes saying goodbye so hard. Everyone, please join me in thanking Mr. Brennan for all that he has done for our district.
Thank you, ladies. First, I want to thank Ms. Huther. I know that Ms. Rao is a very close friend, and I know that's a very hard award for you to give out because it's so close to you. And I know you love to give it out, and congratulations to Kaylee and Brennan for receiving that amazing award. Okay, folks, this is what you're here for. This is what you've been waiting for. I'm going to ask you, Ms. Bruno, Mr. Lello, Ms. Meyer, to please come up. I want to thank them for all the time and effort they spent working with all of you students to get you through this middle school journey. And I'd like to invite you to please introduce our children who are moving up and introduce them to the community. And I'm also going to ask all of our guests to please join Mr. Seifert and Ms. DeRosa and myself up in the front to congratulate our children as they move up. We ready? We didn't practice this, but I have confidence. Ready?
Before we start, every year I have to make a disclaimer on behalf of the guidance counselors, because sometimes after 3 years, we realize we're pronouncing your children's names wrong, and they haven't corrected us. So, some of you guys have little cheat sheet notes on the bottom of your name cards, so we try not to mess it up, but parents, please forgive us. We've been practicing really hard. Anthony Abruzzi. Alexander Adamus. Matthew Edgar. Wilson Alfaro. Angelina Altamirano. Rohan Amar. Elizabeth Anand. Francia Pierre. Najee Echevarria. Maria. Jamie Augusto. Nevaeh Bonds. Samantha Borger. Chase Boucher. Avery Bowden. Lucas Westford. Kayla Brienza. Marlena Pinetta. Benjamin Briscoe. Jordan Brown. Maya Brown. Olivia Rubel. Abby Bonacantri. Sarah Bonacantri. Daniel Burke. Caitlin Bushick. Cora Capolino. Kaylee Carberry. Joseph Cordillo. Joseph Carmino. Jake Carroll. Sabrina Carroll. Angela Castaldo. Lila Santoro. Philip Cicciolo. Emily Coakley. Catherine Coakley. Jacqueline Collette. Joseph Comanzi. Alexandra Connolly. Emily Connolly. Sean Connolly. Allison Coppinger. Anna Kohlhoff. Erin Kalinsky. Evan Cornelli. Olivia Labella. Vanessa Lee. Gavin Warwick. Emma Lorgan. Jasmine Law. Tiffany Lee. Mia Liederman. Sanai Lee. Christopher Lee. Justin Lamb. William Lanky. Eric Lee. Gavin Lilienthal. David Laguna. Licky Marina. Peyton Lyle. Leah Lynch. Kaylee Mahoney. Benjamin Mancuso. Peter Marazino. Anthony Marcello. Alexandria Marquez. Brooke Marshall. Trevina Martinez. Joseph Mazzaro. Anna May Messina. Paige Mather. Eric Morrow. Jacqueline Mazer. Brooke McCauley. Victoria McHugh. Addison McDonough. Jack McLone. Madison McGuire. Aiden McKenna. Taryn McKiernan. Madison McKinnon. Ryan Mead. Kaylin Melody. Naomi Mendoza. Alexa Menendez.
Billion G. Haley Messina. Victoria Messina. Sienna Vista. Maddie. Emily Lee. Lucy Motion. Owen Motion. Dominic Cole. Logan Hill. Isabella Musto. Emma Reese. Loya Nielsen. Daniel Nolasco. Ryan Gordon. David Newman. Joel Nurse. Haley O'Rourke. Jay O'Keefe. Daniel Leslie. Ray Puno. Gregory Osimo. Justin Parker. Liliana Mata. Taylor Penny. Anthony Pepe. Celeste Perdomo. Ellen Moreau. Deanna Moreau. Juliana Petty. Stephen Peck. Jose Pineda. Nathan Palmer. Patricia Palmer. Haley Holder. Michael Palera. Lindsay Posada. Christiana Casino. Marcos Pinano. Luan Levine. Parker Reddy. Samuel Weinberg. Nick
Deanna Wilson, Alex Sally, Eva Simone, Catherine Solis, Catherine Swindell, Philip Scandell, Samantha Shiana, Claire Schultz, Shamala Burger, Juliana Schmidt, Justin Schneider, Savannah Schultz, Alana Scott, Chris Scott, Keegan Stern, Olivia Shaw, Anna Shea, Sabrina Shea, Caitlin Sheridan, Don Simeon, Catherine Simonetti, Amy Smith, Angelina Smith, Haley Smith, Dylan Smith, Sophie Sobel, Diana Sobel, Brianna Stevens, Mike Strakowski, Reese Stepleman, Justin Stewart, Megan Sundberg, Anna Sweet, Alexa Tomasi, Lola Perry, Adam Kimber, Kayla Kimber, Kimberly Hernandez, Gabby Cole, Gabriella Corey Trela, Lucas Traeger, Caitlin Tavera, Liam Swell, Ashton Fagilla, Sayela Hunstone, Luke Kersey, Mateo Mula, Oliver Vernazzano, Daniel Barley, Persona Vekakis, Alexander Banana, Nicole Lana, Joseph Goldberg, Avery Waldowski, Natalia Wall, Ashley Williams, David Williams, John Williams, Lauren Waldowski, Matthew Rodriguez, Regina Waller, Landon Logan, Violet Young, Yonsei Zalay, Cormac Zelsi, and Lourdes Martinez. Congratulations.
there a row that didn't go? Nope. We're good. Now I'm going to get embarrassing. Okay. Okay, in tonight's program, you'll see that there are many students who receive both department awards and academic awards of excellence. Your children will get those in their packets this evening. I'm going to ask Mr. Seifert to please come to the podium and recognize those students who are our subject award recipients. Mr. Seifert.
Good evening, everyone. I am Mr. Seifert, and I am asking the subject award recipients to please stand in place, and please, audience, hold your applause until the end. Our subject awards winners are Zohan Amar, Nicholas Azizo, Braden Bannon, Lila Centauro, Ava Di Maria, Francesca Dima, Nicholas Di Tomaso, Sophia Eason, Sienna Graber, William Gonzalez, Lenny Elias, Jake Ingracia, Eric Valensky, Mia Liederman, Sana Lee, Eric Lee, Jacqueline Mazer, Madison McKinnon, Ryan Mead, Nicholas Reisinger, James Ritter, Vivian Rosa, Eve Sasson, Olivia Shaw, Kaylee Smith, Diana Sobel, Reese Stubman, Luke Tercy, Lauren Winiarski, Regina Wolak, Violet Young, and Cormac Zusser. Those ladies and gentlemen are your subject award Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Seifert. Our last group of students to be recognized this evening are those students with Academic Excellence Awards, and I'm going to ask Ms. D'Aversa to please come to the podium and recognize those students. Ms. D'Aversa.
Good evening. I am proud to announce the Academic Excellence Awards. Please stand in your place so we can recognize all students, and please hold applause till the end. Olivia Ancona, Lucas Brelsford, Sarah Bonacontre, Joseph Cardillo, Leela Centuro, Emily Copley, Allison Copinger, Andrew DiMaria, Evan Fairbank, Matthew Friesen, Charlotte Galley, Matthew Gravano, Brennan Greavy, Madeline Halter, Sean Hannigan, Julia Hartman, Jake Ingracia, Evan Cornelli, Olivia Labella, Mia Liederman, Eric Lee, Paige Mathers, Eric Morrow, Brooke McCalley, Ryan Mead, Alexa Mendez, Dominic Motz, Marissa Ranganeski, James Ritter, Olivia Shaw, Kaylee Smith, Anna Sweet, Lucas Traeger, Luke Tersey, Daniel Varley, Prasanna Venkosubramanya, Lauren Winerski, Violet Young, and Cormac Zuzner. Congratulations.
Okay, so just a brief little announcement. We're going to be dismissing the students off of the stage. They need to go back to the cafeteria. That's where they're going to get their packets with their moving up certificates, any awards that they receive. So we ask that you please wait in the lobby, and they will rejoin with you after they receive their packets. So when I first started as a principal, I had the pleasure of working with a gentleman by the name of Terry O'Connor. And he used to end all of his graduation ceremonies with an Irish blessing. And he happened to retire the year that I moved up from being an assistant principal to a principal. And I asked him if I could steal that tradition from him. And he graciously said that I could. So although this is not a graduation, I would like to end tonight's ceremony with this old Irish blessing. May the road rise up to meet you. May the wind always be at your back. May the sun shine warm upon your face and the rains fall soft upon your fields. And until we meet again, may God hold you in the palm of his hands. Ladies and gentlemen, I officially declare you East Islip High School freshmen. Moves us